everybody. Now, as you can see, since this isn't a pressure lobby, we're playing Grace today. What are you doing over here, Rig? First off, let's go gambling. Sprint. Time to smile, CD. It's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright. Anyway, let's get into Grace. This game's really fun. Don't worry, I won't become a full-time Grace YouTuber. I will still play Pressure. It might be a little bit too fast-paced for you. But basically, you just gotta bolt and make it to each safe room. But you can't do it by yourself, of course, because there is entities like Carnation, as you're seeing here. Basically, Carnation comes through and doesn't let you freaking do anything because you have to get to a safe spot ASAP. Now later, Carnation will be a lot harder. And if this is too fast-paced for you, or you've got epilepsy, just go ahead and leave. This game is hard, and there's a lot of things going on at once. I'm turning rapidly all the time, opening doors rapidly all the time. If you're wondering what that was Goatman. If you have the thing open for too long, or you run out of time down there where it says you're safe, which is usually a timer, yeah, Goatman comes after you, and then you just die. Anyway, next, we have a new entity. The new entity being Slight. You just can't look at it. It's that easy. Now one of the next entities that's coming up messes me up frequently. That's what happens if you look at it, and you're gonna have to be dealing with these things on the screen the entire time now. They don't go away. And we don't go out yet because I'll die if I do so. Next up we have Slugfish and Elkman. They're not hard to avoid. Muscle memory to go into that, but you don't have to. Gotta stick to the walls, cause he does that. You may have just saw some glowing eyes for a second. That was the Elkman. I usually have a bunch of problems, but I didn't this time. These rooms are especially good for Elkman because you can just go in that divot in the middle. Elkman makes it so that you're scared after every door. Because you don't know, maybe Elkman's gonna be there. Yeah, that was Elkman that you just saw. The static. Normally you can just run past him, but in lever rooms you can't because he will kill you. Ooh. I got 30 seconds left here. I've been playing this really unsafe this round. Haha. Alright, next we have arguably the worst entity in the game, Heed. He's actually really rare and doesn't come up that often. But you have to look at him. It'd be really nice if I could get through that. By the way, sorry that most of this recording has been silent, but you will die to what's his face. Slight. Yeah, that's what this guy's name is, Slight. You will die to Slight. if you look at him twice. Next we gotta deal with chaos. That's what's next. It just adds two really chaotic enemies. That you just saw there was Dozer. You have to crouch and be not moving, otherwise they'll kill you. Sorrow! You gotta be under something or else it'll kill you. Door frames work, by the way. It doesn't have to be a door frame, it's just the most popular one to use, considering sometimes, there isn't much shade. I barely survived that. As you can see, I was not in a hiding spot whatsoever, but I had to crouch for Dozer. You can't be sliding, by the way. Sliding is a whole different movement. You can't be sliding for Dozer. As you can see, I'm running really low on time here. Just wait for him to pass through. And yes, you can die in a safe room. It's stupid, I agree. But sadly, it's possible. Also, we've yet to see Heed, which is the red vertical eye. Which we will no longer yet to have seen Heed. Can't believe I survived that, actually. This game is super stressful. So yeah, you basically just keep going until you die. Now I do want to limit this recording, so if there's a combination of enemies, I'll probably die to them, such as Elfman and Heed, which is the worst combination. I saw this dude get comboed so hard. He dealt with 6 of 7 entities all at the same time. Close. He is really just taking a paycheck out of my banking account. Go, man. Oh, by the way, the eye that you see on the screen basically acts as God in this game. I'll make a whole video on the lore later. Anyway, that's it. Bye, guys.